Okay, so now that we have our scene organized, we already have a scene folder and we already have our file open. So as you can see, this is a session 1 file. What I will do is I will open an existing file. This is mainly just for the purpose of an example, because what we will do is we will have a short tour of the software, because later on we will discuss parts of the software as we encounter them in our exercises. Okay, so here is an initial tour. Let me just open a recent file that I have been working on as an example. Okay, there, now it is open. So let us now have that tour. Let me start. So this is the stage. This part is the stage. This is like your drawing table, no? Or drawing paper, or this is where you actually draw all the things that you will be animating. Or this is where you also place if you're going to import your drawings. Okay? So this is one of the most commonly accessed places, or commonly accessed place in Harmony. And as you can see, it is active whenever you are seeing this red frame line. Okay? Now, I will go to the other side, and this is the settings. So this is, for example, if I have a tool selected, I will see the settings in that side. Okay? And then if I hover down, this is the node view. Okay? So this is going to be an important part in your work, because the node view is related to the layers. Ayan. So for those who have already familiar workings, or those who have already encountered some software such as Photoshop or Illustrator or even Animate, all from Adobe, they have this thing called layers. Uh, Especially in Animate, this has some similarities with Harmony. So here also, you have layers, but in Harmony, it also have its nodes. Yeah. Harmony is an example of a node-based software. Okay, so this is your nodes access window, and these are going to be your access window for your frames. So whenever we are in animation, you will most likely be spending time here and here. Okay, now to the settings. If you are hovering, if you're moving your mouse onto these windows and the red highlight or red frame is not showing, it means it is not yet active. You can go here in the edit, preferences. Yeah. So from the preferences, we can set our UI or user interface. In the generals tab, you will just go to the options portion and you will just check focus on mouse, enter. And then you will just press OK. So from here, you can actually see now that it is highlighting a red line or a red frame whenever you are hovering on the window. The windows are also customizable. You can enlarge them or you can rescale them. You can even relocate them. For example, the Tools Properties tab, I can click that and I can drag it, and as you can see, it can create a new window on its own. Then I can just drag it back and place it back here to its original place, or reorder it. So as you can see, these are all collapsible and they are customizable. Okay, excuse me. So next, here, those that are working in Photoshop, if you are familiar with the navigational shortcuts such as zooming in, you can still use the scroll for zooming. You can still use the control and space bar in your keyboard to click to manually zoom, or you can still use Alt or Option in Mac, Alt and space bar, click to zoom out. Sorry, to zoom out from your yan, scene. Again, scrolling, Control spacebar, Control Alt spacebar to zoom in and zoom out. And then you can also use just spacebar, click and drag, so you can pan your scene view. And that shortcut is also applicable here in the node view. You can pan, you can scroll to zoom it in. Okay? So as we go on through our exercises, there will be other portions in our UI that we will encounter specifically. So from there, we will be discussing that. Okay? Along with the other examples for our exercise.